location as well.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, check, check. Hold on 1 second. Did that cut any of it out?
Custom screen printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's
A little bit, okay.
Custom screen printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
Did you get pronunciations?
Yes.
Is it Przbrowski?
Yes, Przbrowski. Yep. We'll hear Coach will say her name in the pre-game interview as well, but yeah.
Judge McEwen, we get a commitment to integrity, honesty, and fairness. Experience for the bench, earned on the bench. What do I get for my vote? Get the full answer now at neilmcEwenforjudge.com.
Paid for by the committee to elect D. Neil McEwen, Judge. Aaron Pisano, Treasurer.
Affordable quality dentistry is not a dream.
Hey, Dustin.
Make it reality at Lombardi Dental.
Do you prefer
where your
to, like,
complete
whenever I was...
comfort-
To a semifinal action, West Middlesex Big Reds, Sagertown Panthers, and Colton, let's go ahead now and turn our attention to the visiting. That is correct in COVID times, the visiting Sagertown Panthers. Just some of your thoughts about this team that comes to challenge West Middlesex tonight.
Yeah, Sagertown's a solid team. They come in as the 4 seed in the seeded bracket from District 10, and they finished 3rd in their region this year, Region 2, behind Cambridge Springs and behind Maplewood. And so a very strong region in Region 2 this year. Came in at 12-4, led by junior guard Molly Przbrowski, averaging almost 12 points per game on the year, 21 threes. I mean, she is the sharpshooter for this Sagertown Panther team. And West Middlesex will certainly want to know where she's at all times on the floor. Second leading scorer, another junior, a forward, Avery Bramer, 7.5 points per game, 5 foot 9 inches tall, good size, does a lot of her damage inside. And so that's their inside-outside combo that if they want to pull the upset tonight, they need a strong game from Molly Przbrowski and Avery Bramer.
Yeah, they'll be looking to those two ladies for sure here tonight. You know, they talked, Colton, a little bit about the size advantage that West Middlesex has. How do you think that plays out here?
Well, that is a really important key to beating this West Middlesex team, is to be able to rebound. You have to keep Carly Beatty and Caitlin Stevens and even the guards. You have to keep them off the offensive glass. You know, every coach says, talking about defense, you know, the defensive possession isn't over until you get a rebound. West Middlesex is so great at extending those possessions, getting offensive rebounds, and getting second chance points. So that is a huge, that has to be number one on the board for Sagertown. Box out, get that defensive rebound.
We'll go ahead, we'll take a break. We'll talk about the homestanding West Middlesex Big Reds when we return on Countdown to Tip-Off right here on your home for the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Get your leprechaun on at O'Neill Coffee. Stop by for our amazing Share
Okay,
My
Dustin.
Shenanigans milkshake or try a Dublin Ditty latte. Feeling extra green? An O'Malley matcha or Blarney Bree smoothie
Awesome,
will have you doing
awesome.
an Irish jig. While you're at O'Neill Coffee, stock up on all your favorite bagged coffees and receive a free single pot packet of Irish cream with a $30 purchase. O'Neill Coffee is open daily from 7 to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. O'Neill Coffee online at o'neillcoffee.com or in West Middlesex.
Great work, Smith. In appreciation of your hard work, please accept this plaque of recognition.
Awards. And here's to the
Test.
basketball team.
Trophies. Did you see the size of those trophies?
Recognition.
The engraving place makes personalized plaques and trophies for all your recognition of excellence needs. Thousands of designs for any occasion. Visit them at 1945 East State in Hermitage.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
Did you know Herman's Pure Spring Water can be conveniently delivered to your home or office for free? Did you know that Herman's Water in most cases is delivered only 48 hours after being bottled? Take advantage of Herman's special introductory offer. Receive your first month cooler rental and get 2 5-gallon bottles for free. That's a $20 value with no strings attached. Herman's Water in Sharpsville since 1908. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
For a student athlete, a sports injury can mean a bench. The orthopedic and sports medicine team at Sharon Regional Medical Center is ready to help athletes get off the sidelines and back into action. Our medical and rehab team features board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. James Boniface and Dr. Stephen Hand. In addition, our nationally board and state-certified athletic trainers are on the sidelines, and specially trained PTs and OTs are here to meet your needs. Visit the orthopedic and sports medicine centers with convenient locations in Hermitage, Mercer, and Hubbard, Ohio.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Taylor Toyota, Chevrolet, and Kia of Hermitage. Online at drivetaylor.com.
And welcome back to Countdown to Tip-Off, West Middlesex Big Red, Sagertown Panthers, District 10 Class 2A semifinals. And Colton, let's go ahead now and turn our attention to the homestanding West Middlesex Big Reds under Coach Mike Williams, 12-4 overall, a perennial powerhouse in the District 10 Class 2A.
Without a doubt. They're aiming to get to their 7th straight District 10 final. They've won the last 5 in AA. And it's been an impressive run for this West Middlesex Big Red program. No seniors on this team. A little bit of a change. They're led by a trio of juniors. Carly Beatty comes in averaging 14.5 points per game, 6-foot junior. And she does a lot of her work just by working. Offensive rebounds, forcing turnovers. She is the workhorse on the inside. And Emily Anthony is the engine that drives this team, the point guard. 5'4" junior, averaging 13.5 points per game. Very unselfish player, great passer, great defender. And the third junior, Taylor Tomko, she's a shooter on the outside, 8.3 points per game. But she's the one against the zone. We're probably going to see some zone from the Sagertown team. If she can make some big shots against the zone, that's how you go on runs against a team like Sagertown.
Yeah, great analysis, Colton, a team you certainly know well. A couple additional tidbits here about this West Middlesex team. West Middlesex is 3-2 versus Sagertown during the history of those programs. The Big Reds have advanced to the Sweet 16 in each of the past 5 years. You mentioned the 5-time defending District 10 champions in Class 2A. This is the 35th playoff game since Coach Williams has taken over this program, and what a great job he has done of, not only having success. I think it's easy to get to the point where you have success, but to sustain success is very difficult, and Coach Williams and West Middlesex have certainly been able to do that.
Well, you can certainly speak from experience on that as a coach, but you're exactly right. Getting to the pedestal is hard, to the top. And staying up there is even harder. And he's been able to do this for a long stretch with, and this isn't a college program. This isn't a professional program. I mean, you're constantly turning over players in high school basketball, and to build a program to consistently churn out winners is really impressive.
Coach Williams, 19-1 in the District 10 playoffs. My goodness, what an impressive mark that is. 16 in a row.
Brandon, that one dates back to the days of 4 classes. That one is a loss to Harbor Creek, who's now playing 5A, and West Middlesex is in 2A. So this streak has, kind of spanned District 10 eras.
Couple other notes, Colton, you mentioned Emily Anthony, the junior guard, and Taylor Tomko, the junior guard. Anthony, 794 points, 10th in school history. Taylor Tomko, 475 points, 28th in school history. And then Carly Beatty, the junior forward, 717 points, 15th in school history. And the crazy thing, all 3 of those ladies are back next year.
Yes, they are going to move up that list. They probably got shorted a few games this year, and that's unfortunate. That's the circumstances we live in. But those ladies are going to fly past some names over the next year, and a few more playoff games. We'll see how many more that is.
We'll go ahead. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll hear from the head coaches next as countdown to tip-off continues right here on your home for the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Affordable quality dentistry is not a dream. Make it reality at Lombardi Dental, where your complete comfort is their ultimate goal.
What I do is I bring function, health, and beauty all together to give them a fantastic smile. And, I've had guys say that, oh my goodness, I forgot how to smile, and I learned how to smile again.
Lombardi Dental in Sharpsville at 60 North Mercer Avenue. Discover your smile at Lombardi Dental.
What do I get for my vote? As voters, we have every right to ask that question. Here in Mercer County, we have an important decision to make on May 18th as we choose our next county judge. What do I get for my vote? Magisterial District Judge D. Neil McEwen will answer that question in full transparency. With a vote for Judge McEwen, we get a commitment to integrity, honesty, and fairness. McEwenforJudge.com.
Paid for by the Committee to elect D. Neil McEwen, Judge. Aaron Pisano, Treasurer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet today's starting lineup for Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Number 6, it's the Meatball Sub. Number 8, it's the Tuna. Also starting for Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Philly Cheesesteak. Number 36 is a fan favorite. It's the Fried Chicken Breast Sub. And finally, the one and only number 22 at 15 inches and over 2 pounds of meat and cheese, the Italian Nightmare. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli and a PA lottery location as well. It's Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville. Open Monday through Saturday from 7 till 7.
Countdown to tip-off is brought to you by Taylor Toyota, Chevrolet, and Kia of Hermitage. Online at Drive.
Welcome back to Countdown to Tip-Off. I'm Brandon Philly, and being joined by the head coach for Sagertown, Amy Bramer. Coach, you bring your team in with a record of 12-4 overall. Just a few of your thoughts coming into this District 10 semifinal matchup.
Our girls started off this season with a lot of emotion with the loss of our coach that was a legend at our school, and to think that we'd get here into a semifinal game, we would never have imagined it. So I think we're just enjoying playing, and they're playing for the love of their coach and for the love of the game. So that's really what, no more expectations on anybody than that. I just want them to enjoy the moment.
Coach, I'll ask you now, a few of your key players maybe that we should keep our eyes on here tonight.
I think some of our key players are going to be Molly Przybowski. You know, before when we played them, they were able to shut her down, so that's something that we're, you know, anticipating. But, you know, with her, you know, leadership and being able to drive the ball, we're hoping things will work out well for her. Ava Jones, she does a good job moving and hustling on defense. And Avery Bramer, number 14, she's somebody that, you know, gets in there and hustles after the ball. So I think those are going to be some of the key ones to watch.
Coach, one of the differences this season with COVID are playoff sites. Normally these playoff games are played at a neutral site, but in the COVID era, we now play games either, you know, as a true home game or a true away team. Talk about the impact it'll have on you and your team being the visiting team tonight.
You know, I think that there's, you know, positives obviously and negatives to that. I think we were excited to play at home the last game and give our girls one more game in their coach's gym. So that meant a lot to us. Again, tonight's just about, you know, hopefully just them having fun and enjoying the game and not paying attention to the other things. I think it's great our fans are going to be here, parents are going to be here. So I'm just so happy that all these players from all the schools at least get an end of the season. So I'm happy for them.
Let's turn our attention now to your opponent tonight, the West Middlesex Big Reds. What do you consider to be a few of their strengths, and what about them particularly impresses you?
I just think they're fundamentals. I mean, they're just a strong team fundamentally. You know, you don't see them really throwing the ball away too often. They're just composed. I think they have a lot of experience. You know, they have height advantage, and I just think overall they're impressive. Their point guard fast. She's going to be really tough to keep out of our zone. So, you know, I think they have a lot going for them.
Coach, final question, then I'll let you get your team ready for tonight's playoff game. Give me 3 keys for Sagertown to be victorious and advance to the District 10 final.
Playing as a team, effort the whole way through after every ball, and just being patient and running an offense, I think are going to be our keys today.
Those are the thoughts of Sagertown head coach Amy Bramer. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more pregame next right here on your home for the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790 WPIC.
I'm a musical genius.
Let your t-shirt do the talking. We've got just the message you're looking for.
Need a customized t-shirt? Then stop at 2J's Custom Screen Printing in Hermitage. From your favorite prints to customized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Shop 2J's Custom Screen Printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's Custom Screen Printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
Reinhardt's Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reynolds Wrestling standout Gary Steen as the February Male Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Grove City Girls Basketball standouts Becca Sanum and Clara Hannon as the February Female Co-Athletes of the Month. Congratulations to Reynolds Gary Steen and Grove City's Becca Sanum and Clara Hannon as they are the February Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to reinhardts.com for more information.
Countdown to tip-off is brought to you by Taylor, Toyota, Chevrolet, and Kia of Hermitage. Online at Drive.
Our pregame coverage continues here on 790 WPIC with West Middlesex head coach Mike Williams. Coach, nice win in the first round on your home floor. How are you feeling about your team after that first victory?
Well, hope we come out a little bit better than we did in the first half of that game. But you know, kids sometimes can't put the ball in the basket. But I thought we had a nice second half against them. I thought our defensive pressure or track meet mentality really turned the tide in the second half. It was a closer game than I wanted it to. But again, playing anybody 3 times is a little bit difficult. But I like where we are. I think we're playing our best ball right now, which is when you want to be doing it.
Turning our attention here to the Sagertown Panthers, your opponent here in the District 10 semifinals. What can you tell us about Sagertown?
Well, for the last 40 or 50 years, 2-3 zone, man. They do it, and it's like they do it well. And you know, Steve Scott was their coach for all those years, and then Coach Bramer took that over. But they they're good with that zone, and we've worked a lot in that zone. And my mentality on the zone is we beat it from the inside out. The outside shots are always there. They want those outside shots. We want to beat it inside, look inside of Carly and see if we get some dribble penetration. But they're tough. Przbrowski, I believe is how you pronounce her name. Nice ball player. Ava Jones, nice ball player. We've got to really take care of those assignments today.
Coach, you talked about the 2-3 zone. Any other keys for your team to get a victory tonight and move into the District 10 championship game for the 7th straight year, I believe?
Yeah, we've been there 6 already. We've won 5 in a row, but we want to keep going on that. Never gets old, It's kind of like Christmas. You kind of like this, But in order for us to move on, the key is going to be today. We're going to have to get up and down. We're going to really have to put the tempo in the way we want to play it, not their type of game. Good pressure without fouling. We will extend our press up probably as far as you've seen it all year. I think we're going to let the kids, get out there and really get after them on the defensive end. Just got to stay out of foul trouble today.
Coach, thank you. Best of luck.
Thanks, man. Good luck. Thanks for coming, you guys.
That was West Middlesex head coach Mike Williams as our pregame coverage continues here on 790 WPIC.
SharonRegionalMedical.org.
From the Legacy Financial Strategy Studios, online at leavalegacy.com. News Talk 790 WPIC, Sharon Hermitage, a Cumulus station.
The first quarter is being brought to you by Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, the area's most comprehensive provider of sports medicine and sports rehab services.
And welcome back to West Middlesex. Brandon Philly and Colton Hoffman here with you tonight. And as we hear the starting lineups being announced courtside, we'll go ahead and give them to our listeners at home. Tonight's starting lineups are being brought to you by Penn Ohio Roofing. Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding. Roofing, siding, windows, and more. Find out more at pennohiorc.com. With that, we'll go ahead and introduce our Sagertown Panthers to start off with. And for Sagertown, they look like this. A junior forward, number 14, Avery Bramer. Senior guard, number 21, Ava Jones. Senior guard, number 35, Dixie Kindervouter. Junior guard, number 13, Molly Prisbrowski. And a senior forward, number 15, Sydney Smith. For the homestanding West Middlesex Big Reds, wearing number 1, junior guard Taylor Tomko. A junior guard wearing number 10, Emily Anthony. A junior forward wearing number 22, Carly Beatty. Freshman guard wearing number 31, Emma Mild. And freshman forward wearing number 42, Caitlin Stevens. And Colton, just like that, moments away from tip-off, tonight's officials, Vince Falcone, Jim Opperman, and Ron Jackson.
Yeah, one thing worth mentioning is West Middlesex front court depth a little tested today. They will be without the services of sophomore forward Kennedy Beatty. She will not participate in tonight's game. That's about all we know, but we know she will not play, so that bumps freshman Caitlin Stevens into the starting lineup tonight. She's played a lot of big minutes for this West Middlesex team throughout the year, and I think she'll be ready to step into that starter's role here tonight.
Sagertown wearing the navy blue uniforms, gold numerals trimmed in white, and for West Middlesex they'll don the white unis, red numerals. Vince Falcone makes his way to the center circle. We are just moments away here in the District 10 Class 2A semifinal. Ball's in the air. Tip is going to be controlled by Emily Anthony onto Tomko, and just like that, a quick whistle. Taylor Tomko going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, an offensive tip for West Middlesex right off the bat, being aggressive. Forward tip, Anthony grabs it and hits Tomko streaking down the wing and gets herself to the line for 2.
First free throw up and in for Taylor Tomko. 1-0 Middlesex. Leads early with 7:56 to go in the opening quarter. Second freebie on the way, too strong off the back iron. Rebound going to track out to Molly Prisbrowski.
West Middlesex looks like they're starting in a man-to-man. Might actually be a triangle and 2. I take that back. Looks like they're starting in a triangle and 2.
Sydney Smith with it. Smith going to move it to Prisbrowski. Prisbrowski now left wing. Going to bring it back and reset near the midcourt stripe. Prisbrowski onto Ava Jones. Jones cross-court pass quickly to Kindervouter, and shot put up and in for West Middlesex. Or I beg your pardon, for Sagertown.
Kindervouter with a really nice elbow jumper.
3 ball on the way for Emily Anthony. No good. A rebound, Caitlin Stevens. Put back, no. But underneath, another offensive rebound grab by Carly Beatty. Her put back, no. But it will be Carly Beatty heading to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Well, and that's what we talked about in the pregame. West Middlesex doing a lot of damage on the offensive glass, and you saw it there from Stevens and Carly Beatty.
Carly Beatty, first free throw up and in. Beatty, the 6-foot junior forward, an impressive 74% on the season from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a really nice percentage for a post player in high school.
Second freebie in and out, no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Sagertown. And here comes Prisbrowski. Prisbrowski going to move it on to Avery Bramer. Now they'll work it back out front, and then Kindervouter.
West Middlesex changing to a box and 1 now, with Anthony taking Prisbrowski away, really face guarding, and the other 4 defenders in a box on each block and on each elbow.
Good observation, Colton, on that Middlesex defense. With the basketball now, Ava Jones, right side. Jones going to move it to Avery Bramer, and then back to Ava Jones. Jones for three, up and in.
Well, Sagertown secondary scores 2 for 2 to start this game.
Middlesex now with the basketball, trailing 5-2 with 6:22 left in the first. Emily Anthony with it inside to Carly Beatty. A beautiful feed from Anthony and a nice finish from Carly Beatty.
Really nice entry pass and great post move by Beatty to finish.
5-4. Sagertown leads West Middlesex. 6:07 to go here in the first. Shot up by Kindervouter. Off the iron. No good. Rebound going to be tracked by Beatty. Beatty ahead to Tomko. Tomko strong take. Shot no. Loose ball. Let's see. Whistles and we're going to have a jump ball with the possession arrow favoring the Big Reds.
I think it's actually going to Sagertown on the alternate possession. But that was a really nice outlet. Coach Williams wants the Big Reds to play at that pace, get a rebound and go.
And a steal, let's see, we're going to have a jump ball, a near steal by Emma Mile, but they're going to say jump ball, and this one should go to West Middlesex.
This one does go to West Middlesex.
Inbounds pass going to be thrown into Emily Anthony. Anthony to Emma Mild, 3-ball on the way. That one off the mark, no good. A rebound going to be grabbed out of there by Avery Bramer, and here come the Panthers. Przbrowski with it now, going to go between the circles. 5:33 on a running clock in the first. Avery Bramer with it now, and we're going to have a double dribble called against Bramer. It'll be turned over back to the Big Reds.
Yeah, she just batted that ball to gain possession. If you drop a pass and then dribble, you're okay. She batted the ball to gain possession and then dribbled, and that's going to get her with a double dribble and the turnover.
Anthony with it now to Tomko, and down low to Carly Beatty. A little give and go with Anthony. Loose ball. We're going to have a jump ball called, and the arrow's going to go with Sagertown. 5-4, Sagertown leading West Middlesex. 5:15 left in the first, and some light full court pressure here from West Middlesex.
Zone trapping press here, 1-2-1-1.
In the corner, Przbrowski lines it up from downtown. That one off the mark, no good. A rebound put back, yes, for Avery Bramer.
Well, I don't know how the three didn't go down, but Bramer able to get the offensive rebound and the putback.
Here's Anthony to Beatty. Now Tomko going to let it fly. Taylor Tomko connects on the trifecta for West Middlesex, and we're all knotted at 7.
Well, really nice passing inside the zone and back out, and Tomko buries the open look.
7-7, 4:35 to go in the first. Przbrowski tried to thread the needle, picked off by Carly Beatty, and here come the Big Reds in transition. Tomko to Beatty, right block. Beatty off the window, up and in.
Well, beautiful passing again by West Middlesex. Little two-man game between Beatty and Tomko.
9-7, the Big Reds on top in what has been a very entertaining first quarter. 4:15 to go in the first, and a travel call against Sagertown. West Middlesex ramping up the pressure on defense and picking up this pace.
Well, Carly Beatty's done a nice job, gotten her hands on a couple of balls and moving her feet there to force the travel call.
4:06 to go in the first. 9-7 West Middlesex on top. A near steal by Ava Jones, but she had a foot on the baseline, so the Big Reds will remain in possession. Tomko to inbound. Tomko to Beatty. That one knocked away by Kindervouter. And here comes Dixie Kindervouter ahead of the pack. Anthony, though, a great job tracking back on defense to knock the basketball out of bounds.
Yeah, great speed and hustle from Anthony. Actually got the steal, but was going so fast she couldn't stay in bounds.
Bramer with it off the inbounds pass. Back to Ava Jones. Shot off the window. No good. A rebound, Emily Anthony. And here come the Big Reds. Tomko with it, back to Emily Anthony on the right side, and now Tomko on the baseline, inside to Beatty. Beatty, no. Caitlin Stevens put back, no good. Loose ball being tapped around, out of bounds, last touch by the Big Reds.
Well, Big Reds again, that's more good signs for Coach Williams, getting some offensive rebounds there.
Jones to Bramer, and now Przbrowski with it for Sagertown. Kindervouter in transition, quick shot, no good. A rebound, Carly Beatty, and here come the Big Reds. Tomko with it, going to pull it out now and reset on the right wing with 3:25 to go in the first. West Middlesex leading Sagertown 9-7.
Good decision by Tomko there.
Mild gonna pull it out to Anthony. Now back to Emma Mild. Inside for Beatty. Pass picked off by Avery Bramer. Prisbrowski and Anthony one-on-one in transition. Prisbrowski shot no, but she'll be fouled by Emily Anthony. And Molly Prisbrowski, the 64% free throw shooter, will head to the line.
And really good transition. You know, Sagertown's not shying away from playing at the pace that West Middlesex wants to play.
First free throw up and in for Molly Prisbrowski. Substitution now for West Middlesex. Alexis Babcock enters the game. Caitlin Stevens will give way. One more shot upcoming for Prisbrowski as she tries to knot it at 9.
That's a smaller lineup now for West Middlesex.
Second free throw on the way for Prisbrowski. It's up and in, and we're all knotted at 9 here with 3:08 to go in what has been a very entertaining first quarter. Anthony on to Mild. Mild looks for Beatty inside. Beatty able to track it down. Now back out front to Tomko. Tomko gonna go to Anthony. Anthony for 3. Shot off the rim and no good. A rebound gonna be pulled down by Haley Greger. And here come the Panthers.
It's a little bit of a force from the outside for West Middlesex there. I think you want to see the ball get inside before it comes back out.
Bramer with it, now to Ava Jones. Jones too strong off the iron, no good. Rebound tracked down by Carly Beatty, and here come the Big Reds.
Beatty's 4th rebound here in the first quarter. She's really active tonight.
Beatty making her presence felt on the glass. Beatty now on the offensive end in the post. Shot, no, a lot of contact, no call, but here come the Panthers. Prisbrowski gonna line it up for 3. That one off the iron, no good. A rebound, last touch by Dixie Kindervouter, and it'll be West Middlesex ball out of bounds. Substitutions now entering the Sagertown lineup. Sydney Smith will check in, Kindervouter out, and for West Middlesex it will be Emma Mild out and Brooke Blaze in.
Sagertown staying in that 2-3 defense. That's their bread and butter.
A steal, Prisbrowski able to pick it off in transition. Molly Prisbrowski up and in, and the Panthers lead at 11-9.
That's the 4th turnover here for West Middlesex.
1:45 to go in the first. Anthony in trouble on the baseline, stolen by Sydney Smith, and now Prisbrowski. Prisbrowski diagonal for Bramer. Kick out to Sydney Smith. She'll let it go for 3. That one off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Avery Bramer, no. Greger, another try. Shot, no good. Lots of contact. Bramer able to get it for Sagertown. Inside to Haley Greger. She's going to be fouled by Emily Anthony. Foul on the floor. We'll see who they call it on, Colton. If that's on Anthony, I believe that's going to be her second.
Yeah, and it is on Anthony, and it is her second, and that's some big early foul trouble here.
Decision time for Coach Williams as Emily Anthony picks up the second foul. And a 5-second call. It's going to be a turnover. 5-second call applied. Emma Mild in. Emily Anthony out. She'll sit with the 2 fouls with 1:24 to go in the first.
Yeah, I would expect she'll sit the rest of this quarter, maybe to start the second quarter and come back in. She really is important to this West Middlesex offense.
Tomko going to go to Emma Mild. Poked away by Avery Bramer. She's been active on the defensive end, Colton.
Yeah, Sagertown's doing a really good job getting their hands on those entry passes into Carly Beatty.
11-9, Sagertown leading West Middlesex. A minute to go in the first. Emma Mild, dribble, drive, cut off, and a travel. West Middlesex will be whistled for the walk, and it'll go back to the Panthers, leading by 2 with 58 seconds to go in the first.
Yeah, Sagertown moving their feet defensively, getting in front of dribble drives and getting their hands on entry passes.
Prisbrowski to Bramer. Bramer from the right block. Ball rolls around the rim and drops to give Sagertown a 4-point edge.
This is a great start for Sagertown.
Tomko to Mild. Back to Tomko. Taylor Tomko going to go back to Emma Mild. Mild on the baseline, strong take, shot no, but that'll put Emma Mild on the free throw line to shoot a pair.
That foul goes on Avery Bramer, her first. Mild will get to the line for 2. She comes in at 58% on the year.
First freebie on the way for Emma Mild. It's up. That one too strong off the back iron. So the score remains Sagertown 13, West Middlesex 9 with 31 seconds to play in the first. Mild second free throw up off the back iron. A loose ball tracked down by Brooke Blaze. Great hustle by Blaze on the rebound, and West Middlesex will keep the possession alive.
Excellent hustle by Blaze. West Middlesex might want to hold for this last shot.
Here's Blaze on the right block. Her shot up, no good. Rebound, Emma Mild, poked away by Greger, and now Greger going to slow it down and get it to Ava Jones. 7 seconds to go in the first. Przbrowski with 5, now 4. Przbrowski from way downtown. That shot off the iron, no good. Last touch by West Middlesex. It'll be Sagertown ball with 0.2 seconds to go in the first.
0.2 seconds, so you can't catch and shoot. It's got to be a tip.
Jones inbound to Greger, shot not in time. In the first quarter will go into the books with the score. Sagertown 13, West Middlesex 9. Back with second quarter action next, right here on your home for the District 10 playoffs. NewsTalk 790 WPIC.
Lombardi Dental takes pride in providing stress-free, convenient, and affordable dental care for you and your family. Visit lombardismiles.com to see the services that they provide, then relax.
Barring some circumstances that are more complicated, I want to be able to take care of you from start to finish. And I don't really want to have to send you anyone else, because I know the inconvenience that comes with that.
Lombardi Dental in Sharpsville at 60 North Mercer Avenue. Discover your smile at Lombardi Dental.
Can you judge a judge? You will on May 18th as we vote for our next Mercer County judge. One candidate has both the aptitude and a proven judicial temperament for the position. As a former prosecutor and current magisterial district judge, D. Neil McEwen has committed a career to both the safety and security of Mercer County and the integrity of the bench. D. Neil McEwen, experience for the bench, earned on the bench. Get the full answer now at neilmcEwenforjudge.com.
Paid for by the committee to elect D. Neil McEwen judge. Aaron Pisano, treasurer.
The second quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, one of the area's most respected construction companies since 1958.
And welcome back to West Middlesex. Brandon Fillion, Colton Hoffman on hand. Second quarter action. Sagertown leading 13-9, and Sagertown in possession of the basketball. Ava Jones with it. Going to go to Bramer on the baseline. Bramer, turnaround from the right block. Shot no good. Bramer able to get her own rebound. Kick out to Jones. Jones in some trouble, but able to pull it back out and go to Sydney Smith. Swung around to Haley Greger, and now Jones. Bramer on the block. Shot no good, and a strong rebound dug out of there by Carly Beatty.
A couple good looks for Sagertown, and West Middlesex is just turning the ball over too much right now. They got to get some shots up.
Anthony with it. Anthony going to go to Tomko, and now Emma Mild. Mild with a strong take and a beautiful find of Beatty. Carly Beatty kisses it off the glass for 2.
That's a great baseline drive, and Beatty was open in the middle of the paint there, and that's a great look.
Smith with it now for Sagertown. Going to go to Przbrowski. Przbrowski shot off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound. Bramer up and in for 2.
Well, Sagertown doing a great job offensive rebounding. That's 5 rebounds here in the early going for Greger.
Anthony kick out to Tomko for 3. That one off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Emma Mild. And now Anthony going to go to Tomko, and Beatty. Beatty in the paint. Her shot up, no good. A rebound going to be tracked down by Przbrowski. And Colton, you talked about it as one of your keys in the opener, the rebounding. And so far, Sagertown's done a nice job.
Right. They are doing a really good job battling on the boards and not giving up too many second chance points.
Smith shot off the mark, no good. A rebound, Caitlin Stevens. Anthony with it. And Mike Williams wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. You're listening to the District 10 playoffs right here on NewsTalk 790 WPIC. WPIC.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet today's starting lineup for Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Number 6, it's the Meatball Sub. Number 8, it's the Tuna. Also starting for Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Philly Cheesesteak. Number 36 is a fan favorite. It's the Fried Chicken Breast Sub. And finally, the one and only number 22 at 15 inches and over 2 pounds of meat and cheese, the Italian Nightmare. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli and a PA lottery location as well. It's Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville. Open Monday through Saturday from 7 till 7.
The second quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, one of the area's most respected construction companies since 1958.
And welcome back to second quarter action. 5:59 to go in the second, 15-11. Sagertown leading West Middlesex. West Middlesex in possession of the basketball. We'll see what Mike Williams has drawn out of the timeout. Anthony with it, going to go to Emma Mild. Anthony, top of the key. Anthony, beautiful take for Emily Anthony, up and in for the deuce.
Well, that's her first bucket of the game, and she's really capable of doing that against the zone.
A steal by Caitlin Stevens on the full court pressure to Tomko and now Anthony. Back to Taylor Tomko, right baseline. She'll reset to Anthony with 5:33 to go in the second. Anthony with it, 15-13. The Sagertown lead is 2 over West Middlesex. Beatty to Mild, and now around to Anthony. Anthony going to try it for 3 off a Mild screen. That shot no good. Rebound somehow saved by Ava Jones into Avery Bramer, and here come the Panthers. Przbrowski puts it on the deck. Przbrowski finds a wide open Kindervouter. That shot no good. Rebound Anthony ahead to Tomko. One-on-one. Tomko, Przbrowski, Tomko going to go in strong. Up and in for 2. We're all knotted at 15 with 5 minutes to go in the second and a timeout. Sagertown coach Amy Bramer wants timeout. We'll take it with her with the score knotted at 15 on your home for the District 10 playoffs. You're listening to News Talk 790 WPIC. WPIC.
Reinhardt's Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Reynolds Wrestling standout Gary Steen as the February Male Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Grove City Girls Basketball standouts Becca Sanum and Clara Hannon as the February Female Co-Athletes of the Month. Congratulations to Reynolds Gary Steen and Grove City's Becca Sanum and Clara Hannon as they are the February Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to reinhardts.com for more information.
The second quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, one of the area's most respected construction companies since 1958.
And welcome back to second quarter action. Brandon Fillion, Colton Hoffman here with you tonight. 15-15. We're all knotted up with 4:59 to go in the second quarter. Amy Bramer, Sagertown takes the timeout. West Middlesex on a bit of a run to knot it up, and full court pressure being applied by West Middlesex, Colton.
Yeah, that's West Middlesex looking to force turnovers with this pressure.
Przbrowski up and in for 2. Good work by Przbrowski coming out of the Panther timeout. Tomko now on the other end. Her shot no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Haley Greger. And here comes Sagertown.
Well, that was a heck of a drive by Przbrowski. Crossover and a scoop to get the bucket, put Sagertown back in the lead.
And loose ball. They're going to say last touch by Tomko. So Sagertown will remain in possession, leading by 2, 17-15, 4:33 to go first half. Greger off the inbounds pass. Her shot off the backboard, no good. A rebound, Carly Beatty. Beatty able to secure the rebound and outlet to Anthony.
Beatty's 6th rebound to go with her 7 points.
Anthony with it on the left wing. Anthony to Beatty. Beatty turn around from the foul line, up and in. Carly Beatty having quite a night on the offensive end.
Wow, beautiful. That's a weak point in the 2-3 zone right at the foul line, and a beautiful turnaround jumper from Carly Beatty.
17 all, 4:04 to go, second quarter. Kindervouter, and she traveled first, traveled before the shot. It'll go back to the Big Reds.
Yeah, probably not a great decision to drive that at Carly Beatty. She's just so long and lanky, really difficult to score over.
Substitution for the Panthers, Sydney Smith in, Dixie Kindervouter out. And here comes Anthony and the Big Reds, all knotted at 17. Anthony with it, going to go to Tomko. Tomko hits the triple. Taylor Tomko for 3, giving the Big Reds a 3-point lead at 20-17.
Oh, it's a nice little 9-2 run here for West Middlesex.
And a steal. Beatty with the full court pressure, stolen again by Ava Jones. Jones on the right block, shot no, another rebound pulled down by Beatty. Last touch by Sagertown. It'll go back to the Big Reds leading by 3.
A little frantic there for a couple of seconds, and both teams want to play at this pace. So West Middlesex wants to play at this pace, and Sagertown's obliging so far.
20-17, the Big Reds lead by 3 with 3:20 to go. Second quarter, Emily Anthony Anthony, 3 ball, that one off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Tomko. A great save into Beatty, and now back to Anthony. Great hustle from the Reds, and now underneath, Caitlin Stevens off the left block for 2.
Well, great hustle. A couple bounces going the Big Reds' way, and it's a 5-point lead now.
22-17, the Big Reds on top. Sagertown with the basketball now. They'll work it out front to Ava Jones. Jones with it, gonna go to Smith.
West Middlesex back in the triangle in 2.
Jones to Avery Bramer. Bramer, spin move, right block, shot, no. Rebound tapped around. It's going to be grabbed by Greger to Bramer. Bramer nearly lost it, but able to regain possession and go to Ava Jones. Jones, 12-footer, that one off the mark, no good. Rebound saved. Great hustle. Great hustle by Emily Anthony. Back-to-back possessions. Hustle plays from the Big Reds to save loose balls.
Yeah, Big Reds much more active than they were to start the game.
Beatty turnaround, no. Loose ball grabbed by Caitlin Stevens, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. Possession will stay with West Middlesex. Foul's going to go on Sydney Smith, her second, team 4.
And Stevens chipping in with a basket last possession and an offensive rebound.
Tomko with it. Taylor Tomko, 3 ball. That one off the mark. Przbrowski ahead of the pack. Molly Przbrowski in transition, up and in for the deuce.
She's up to 8. Averages almost 12 on the year coming in.
22-19, the Big Reds lead by 3. Beatty, kick out, Mild, steps into 1, and Emma Mild, bang, count it from downtown.
Big shot for the freshman. Great kick out pass from Carly Beatty.
25-19. The Big Reds edge is now 6 with 1:40 to go first half. Smith with it now for the Panthers. On to Ava Jones. And now Bramer, Avery Bramer from the foul line. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound. Haley Greger, no, but she'll be fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go against Caitlin Stevens. That's going to be her first, team 3rd.
Greger has not scored yet tonight, but has 8 rebounds so far in this game.
Greger getting it done on the glass for the Panthers. Greger, first free throw up off the iron, no good. Substitution, Dixie Kinderwouter back into the Panther lineup. Giving way will be Sydney Smith.
And partner, the free throw line is not a friend of the Sagertown Panthers. There's some pretty tough free throw percentages on this team coming in today.
Greger off the back iron, gets it to drop, 25-20. Tomko in transition ahead of the pack. Hoop in the harm, a big play for Taylor Tomko and the West Middlesex Big Reds to extend the lead to 7 with a chance to make it 8 from the free throw line.
Well, that's just a huge play. That's a backbreaker off a made free throw to give up a transition bucket and the foul.
Sydney Smith back in. Haley Greger out of the Panther lineup. Taylor Tomko on the line for the Big Reds. Tomko connects on the old-fashioned three-point play. Elena Bowers entering the Big Red lineup. Emily Anthony coming out, presumably to protect the 2 fouls.
I think that's exactly right. West Middlesex would love to get through this next minute and a half. They might even slow the pace down when they get possession to protect Emily Anthony and this lead.
Good substitution by Coach Williams to protect Anthony in the 2 fouls. Przbrowski going to let it go from three-point land. Her shot off the iron, no good. Rebound, last touch, they're going to say, by West Middlesex. So Sagertown will remain in possession.
Yeah, I think that was a good call. I think Emma Mild got her hand on that, battling for that rebound.
Jones set the inbound now for the Panthers. Ava Jones takes a look, going to go to Smith. Smith from the foul line, shot off the mark, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball. Let's see, possession arrow going to favor the Big Reds. Coach Williams, another good substitution. Offense, defense, Emily Anthony into the game. Elena Bowers out. West Middlesex will look to build on its 8-point lead.
Yeah, and again, there might be a little too much time left in the half. West Middlesex might go to their 4 corners set here and try to draw Sagertown out of this 2-3 zone.
28-20. The Big Red lead is 8 with 50 seconds to go first half. Ball knocked out of bounds by Kinderwouter. West Middlesex will remain in possession. Beatty going to inbound to Anthony. Anthony takes a look for Coach Williams, and right on cue, Colton, you referenced the 4 corners, and it looks like that's what we're going to get, and we'll see if West Middlesex will indeed elect to hold for the final shot. Anthony Kick out to Mild, around to Beatty. 34 seconds on a running clock here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and Emily Anthony's just so quick. She's able to break the 5 count, able to get a little dribble penetration and kick it out. And now Sagertown looks like they're content to allow West Middlesex to have the last shot here.
28-20. West Middlesex leading Sagertown. 15 seconds to go, second quarter. Emily Anthony with it. Anthony surveying. They're setting the floor. Now are the Big Reds. Tomko going to try it for 3. That one off the mark. Out of bounds to Sagertown with 2.6 to play, second quarter.
Just rushed it a little bit.
Substitution, Bowers in, Anthony out. Good work by Anthony Colton. She picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter. Looks like she'll go to halftime with only those 2 fouls. Kinderwouter to Prisbrowski. Prisbrowski from midcourt. It looked like it was in line.
That had a chance.
But shot no good, and that's going to put the first half into the books with the score. West Middlesex 28, Sagertown 20. We'll take a break. We'll come back with halftime talk next right here on your home for high school basketball in the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Get your leprechaun on at O'Neill Coffee. Stop by for our amazing Shamrock Shenanigans milkshake or try a Dublin Ditty latte. Feeling extra green? An O'Malley matcha or Blarney Bree smoothie will have you doing an Irish jig. While you're at O'Neill Coffee, stock up on all your favorite bagged coffees and receive a free single pot packet of Irish cream with a $30 purchase. O'Neill Coffee is open daily from 7 to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. O'Neill Coffee online at o'neillcoffee.com or in West Middlesex.
No one likes to fall back, but everyone loves to spring forward. Welcome to the Spring Forward sale at Taylor Toyota of Hermitage. That's right. Lease a 2021 Corolla LE for just $189 a month for 36 months with zero due-it signing. Other dealers advertise low prices, and when the ice finally melts, they hide a huge down payment. At Taylor Toyota, we warm you up with real deals and zilch, zero due-it signing. We can turn spring showers into flowers by giving you up to $7,000 over KBB fair value for your trade with the purchase of a 2021 Highlander Limited all-wheel drive. The days are getting longer, and the Taylor credit team is warmed up and ready to get you approved today. It's time for Taylor, and time for the Spring Forward sale at Taylor Toyota of Hermitage. 36-month lease through TFS with approved credit. 10K annual miles plus tax, title, and fees. All rebates to dealer. Based on stock number T210252. See dealer for details. Expires 3/31/21.
Okay, class.
Courtyard with gazebo, flower gardens, and a cascading waterfall for residents and family members to enjoy. Klepper Manor features fully equipped, dedicated therapy rooms that offer the best opportunity for residents to return to the life and mobility they once enjoyed. Klepper Manor employs a professional nursing staff, providing around-the-clock resident-centered care. Their activities department offers an array of enjoyable events from coffee clubs to crafts. Klepper Manor, an Embassy healthcare community, is care-driven and family-oriented. For more information, please call 724-981-2750. 724-981-2750.
The halftime show is being brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, a full-service deli and PA lottery location in Sharpsville, and proud sponsors of the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game.
And welcome into the halftime show. Brandon Fillion, Colton Hoffman on hand with you tonight. Our score at the half, West Middlesex 28, Sagertown 20. Colton, it was a great run, by the Big Reds to end that first half.
Right. I think Coach Williams called timeout at 15-11. So it's a 17-5 run to end the half, and West Middlesex really seemed to find their game that last 5 minutes or so of that second quarter.
Yeah, they sure did, and it seemed like they were able to balance up the scoring early on, Colton. It was Carly Beatty really, kind of handling the load down low, working the post, and it seemed like during that 17-5 run that you alluded to, a number of players able to score for the Big Reds and really balance out that attack.
Right. We saw Anthony get a bucket. We saw Stevens get a bucket. Tomko got a couple buckets. Mild made a big shot. So, yeah, all of the secondary scorers chipped in a bucket during that run, and that's huge to win playoff games. You have to get production from your secondary scorers.
Really is, and let's not forget 2 of the 5 starters for West Middlesex, Emma Mild and Caitlin Stevens, freshmen. This is a big moment as a freshman playing in the District 10 semifinal. Maybe it takes a quarter or so to kind of get the legs under you, but I was very impressed by the 2 freshmen, Caitlin Stevens and Emma Mild, and what they were able to do in that first half in such a big moment.
I would agree, and I think playing at home helps for those young players. It's a comfortable environment. You're not going to a Farrell or a Sharon or a Slippery Rock and playing on these bigger gym floors, bigger venues. So I think being at home adds a level of comfort especially for your younger players.
Yeah, I think so. And as you mentioned, certainly a workmanlike effort for the 3 junior starters for the Big Reds. Big moments by Taylor Tomko, Emily Anthony, and Carly Beatty. If you're Mike Williams, I think you've got to be very, very happy with how those 3 played to close out the first half.
Absolutely. Anthony only had 2 points in that first half, but just a very important player offensively and defensively for this team. Maybe now that she's not in foul trouble, we'll see her be a little more aggressive driving the ball. And if she can drive on the inside of that zone and get the ball into the interior of that zone, I think that's going to be a good sign for West Middlesex's offense in the second half.
We'll go ahead. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have a look at the first half numbers next, right here on your home for high school basketball in the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790 WPIC. Talk 790 WPIC.
Get your leprechaun on at O'Neill Coffee. Stop by for our amazing Shamrock Shenanigans milkshake or try a Dublin Ditty latte. Feeling extra green? An O'Malley matcha or Blarney Breeze smoothie will have you doing an Irish jig. While you're at O'Neill Coffee, stock up on all your favorite bagged coffees and receive a free single pot packet of Irish cream with a $30 purchase. O'Neill Coffee is open daily from 7 to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. O'Neill Coffee online at o'neillcoffee.com or in West Middlesex.
Sports injuries slow you down, but the team at Sharon Regional Sports Medicine is dedicated to getting you safely back on the move. Their nationally board and state certified athletic trainers and specially trained PTs and OTs are there to meet your needs. From ACL tears to rotator cuff injuries, shoulder, arm, or ankle pain, and more, the team works closely with you to reduce pain, speed healing, and prevent re-injury. Visit Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, conveniently located in Hermitage, Mercer, and Hubbard, Ohio.
Can you judge a judge? You will on May 18th as we vote for our next Mercer County judge. One candidate has both the aptitude and a proven judicial temperament for the position. As a former prosecutor and current magisterial district judge, D. Neil McEwen has committed to a career to both the safety and security of Mercer County and the integrity of the bench. D. Neil McEwen, experience for the bench, earned on the bench. Get the full answer now at neilmcEwenforjudge.com.
Paid for by the Committee to elect D. Neil McEwen, Judge. Aaron Pisano, Treasurer.
Did you know Herman's Pure Spring Water can be conveniently delivered to your home or office for free? Did you know that Herman's Water in most cases is delivered only 48 hours after being bottled? Take advantage of Herman's special introductory offer. Receive your first month cooler rental and get 2 5-gallon bottles for free. That's a $20 value with no strings attached. Herman's Water in Sharpsville since 1908. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Lombardi Dental is now offering their exclusive Lombardi Dental Smiles plan.
Our coverage in-house covers all your cleanings, 2 cleanings a year. It covers all your x-rays and all your exams so that you don't have any surprises. And if you do have something come up that's small, we give you a big discount, 25% off of any service with no maximum. It's about opening the door to dentistry for everyone.
Visit LombardiSmiles.com for more details on the Lombardi Dental plan. Lombardi Dental, 60 North Mercer Avenue in Sharpsville. Discover your smile at Lombardi Dental.
The halftime show is being brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, a full-service deli and PA lottery location in Sharpsville, and proud sponsors of the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game.
And welcome back to halftime, 28-20. West Middlesex leading Sagertown at the half. And Colton, let's go ahead now and have a look at those first half numbers.
Leading the way scoring for West Middlesex, Taylor Tomko, couple big threes in the first half and an old school three-point play. 12 points for Taylor, Carly Beatty with 9, Emily Anthony with 2, Emma Mild with 3, and Caitlin Stevens with 2. Leading the way for Sagertown, Molly Przbrowski, 8 points, Avery Bramer, 6 points, Ava Jones, 3 points. Dixie Kindervater, 2 points. And Haley Greger, 1 point. Turnovers, 8 for West Middlesex, 7 for Sagertown. Sagertown a slight advantage on the glass. Overall, a pretty good half for Sagertown.
We'll take a 30-second break and be back with third quarter action next on 790 WPIC. WPIC.
Reinhardt's Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Reynolds Wrestling standout Gary Steen as the February Male Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Grove City Girls Basketball standouts Becca Sanum and Clara Hannon as the February Female Co-Athletes of the Month. Congratulations to Reynolds Gary Steen and Grove City's Becca Sanum and Clara Hannon as they are the February Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to reinhardts.com for more information.
The third quarter is brought to you by Medicine Shop Pharmacy. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, caring beyond prescriptions.
And welcome back to West Middlesex as we get underway here in the third. West Middlesex 28, Sagertown 20. Coming out of the half, Sagertown in possession to start things off here in the third. Ava Jones gonna let it fly and connect for 3. Ava Jones cuts the deficit to 5.
Her second triple of the game, open against that triangle and 2 defense, and she drills another one.
Emma Mild, left block, shot off the mark, no good. Defensive rebound gonna be grabbed by Ava Jones, and here come the Panthers. Kindervater off the glass, no good. Rebound gonna be grabbed by Carly Beatty, and a foul on the floor. It's gonna be a loose ball foul assessed against Sagertown. I think they're going to get Ava Jones her first, team first, so West Middlesex will have the basketball.
Yeah, good strong rebound by Carly Beatty. She definitely took a whack after she had possession of that ball, and Carly Beatty well on her way to a double-double tonight.
7:08 to go, third quarter, 28-23. West Middlesex leads. Beatty in the post. A beautiful feed from Anthony, and Beatty converts from the left block.
Wow, just a great pass and a great left-handed finish from Carly Beatty. That's just high level from both of those two.
Over and back going to be called against the Panthers, so it's going to be turned over back to West Middlesex.
Yeah, and that's a good call. She jumped from the backcourt. She did not establish herself as a front court player, thus the over and back call.
30-23, the West Middlesex lead is 7 with 6:47 to go in the third. Mild with it. Back to Emily Anthony, and now down low for Beatty in the post, up and in for 2. Carly Beatty, money in the post.
Well, another fantastic feed inside from Anthony to Beatty. She is a true point guard, Emily Anthony.
Jones going to find Kindervater. That one off the right iron, no good. A rebound grabbed out of there by Caitlin Stevens, and now a held ball going to be called with the possession arrow favoring the Big Reds, and West Middlesex. Colton on this possession, a chance to get that lead into double digits.
Well, and that just seems like a huge milestone. If you can get that double-digit lead, the game just feels different when you're up double digits.
Tomko with it on the left side. Tomko going to go back to Emily Anthony, and now worked around top of the key. Anthony to Tomko. Back to Anthony, 32-23. It's a 9-point Big Red lead with 5:59 to go, third quarter. 3 ball going to be put up from Emma Mild. That one no good. A rebound, Avery Bramer. She'll hand off to Ava Jones, and here come the Panthers.
West Middlesex changing defenses here. Looks like they are in, I'm not sure, maybe a man-to-man here.
Bramer with it on the right block, up and in off the window for 2.
Really nice entry pass. We've seen some really nice entry passes and finishes, and Taylor Tomko just turnover, a traveling call, just not able to get that dribble down fast enough. Turns into a turnover for the Big Reds.
Substitution for the Panthers, Haley Greger entering the Panther lineup. Giving way will be Sydney Smith. Sagertown in possession. 5:30 to go, third quarter, 32-25. It's a 7-point Big Red lead. Bramer going to go to Prisbrowski. Prisbrowski lines it up for 3. That off the mark, no good. Kinderwouter, offensive rebound, no. And ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Big Reds. Substitution now for West Middlesex. Alexis Babcock entering the Big Red lineup for Caitlin Stevens.
And Sagertown are really doing a good job on the glass today.
Kinderwouter with it, and Kinderwouter able to drain the 12-footer. 32-27. It's a 5-point Big Red lead with 5:03 to play third quarter. Pass out of bounds. Anthony sailed it over the head of Babcock, so it'll be turned over back to the Panthers.
Well, and we talked about it. Could be a double-digit lead. It's back down to 5, and Sagertown has possession.
Bramer with it to Prisbrowski now on the offensive end for the Panthers. 4:50 to go on a running clock in the third. Offensive foul. I believe they're going to get Jones with an illegal screen. They are. It'll be her second, team second.
Yeah, she just didn't get her feet settled down. She kind of ran into the screen instead of getting set and letting the defender run into her.
4:45 to go, third quarter. Beatty down low off the left block. Carly Beatty has been money in the bank from the post tonight.
Well, feels like we're on loop here. Anthony with a great feed to Beatty with a great finish.
34-27, the Big Red lead back up to 7 with 4:25 to go in the third. Bramer with it now for the Panthers. Avery Bramer going to outlet to Haley Greger. Greger right block, up and in for 2. Good move by Greger from the baseline.
Really nice finish. She's come on off the bench for Sagertown and played a strong game.
34-29, and that pass going to go out of bounds back to the Panthers. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Sagertown, Coach Amy Bramer wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with her, with West Middlesex leading 34-29. Back in 30 seconds on NewsTalk 790 WPIC.
Great work, Smith. In appreciation of your hard work, please accept this plaque of recognition.
Awards.
And here's to the Hornets basketball team.
Trophies.
See the size of those trophies?
Recognition.
The Engraving Place makes personalized plaques and trophies for all your recognition of excellence needs. Thousands of designs for any occasion. Visit them at 1945 East State in Hermitage.
The third quarter is brought to you by Medicine Shop Pharmacy. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, caring beyond prescription.
And welcome back to third quarter action. Brandon Fillion, Colton Hoffman with you tonight from West Middlesex. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. West Middlesex on top of Sagertown, 34-29. Panthers in possession. Bramer with it, nearly tied up by Babcock. Able to get it to Greger. Greger, shot will not go, but Haley Greger will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That was, I believe, the first possession of straight man-to-man we've seen from the West Middlesex defense. And Greger able to get an avenue to the hoop and draw the contact.
Greger first free throw on the way. It's up and in. I'll tell you what, Colt, for being an offensive coordinator on the football field, you're awfully good at picking out the different defenses on the basketball court. Second free throw on the way for Greger. That one off the mark, no good. A rebound, Babcock.
I'm not sure if that one touched the rim, but West Middlesex with the rebound.
Babcock with it. Tried to find Beatty, tied up, kick out. She finds a wide open Taylor Tomko. That shot no good. A rebound, Haley Greger. Greger to Kindervouter, stolen by Emily Anthony. A theft from Anthony to give West Middlesex another possession.
Sagertown staying in this 2-3 zone they know and love so well.
Emma Mild with it, going to get it to Anthony. Now Taylor Tomko. Tomko going to let it fly for 3. That one off the mark, no good. Loose ball foul going to be assessed against Taylor Tomko. It's going to be her first, team second. Caitlin Stevens re-entering the Big Red lineup. Giving way will be Alexis Babcock. 34-30. It's a 4-point Big Red lead with 3:08 to go in the third.
We thought West Middlesex might blow this open, and Sagertown, whoa, had a chance to cut it to a 2-point game.
Greger underneath, shot no. Rebound Bramer, no. And here come the Big Reds. Anthony in transition. Going to try to thread the needle to Beatty. Loose ball on the floor. We're going to have a whistle and a jump ball. Possession arrow going to go with Sagertown. And Colton, to your point, it did look like West Middlesex was about to go up by double digits, but you got to give Sagertown credit. They're continuing to fight.
Yeah, and they missed a layup to cut it to 2 last possession.
Przbrowski with it, going to go to Ava Jones. Back to Kindervouter, 2:33 to go, third quarter, 34-30, West Middlesex on top. Przbrowski, errant pass stolen by Tomko. Here comes Tomko, out ahead of the pack. Taylor Tomko, blocked by Avery Bramer, no call. Looked like a lot of contact, but they're going to say ball out of bounds to the Big Reds.
Yeah, it looked like some body. The hands and the arm might have been clean, but looked like some body down low, but West Middlesex maintains possession.
Anthony with it inside to Carly Beatty. Beatty from the right block, shot no, and jump ball going to be called. Arrow going to favor West Middlesex.
Yeah, Beatty just unable to finish. Sagertown really battling on those boards. Nothing is easy.
Beatty off the inbounds pass, catch and shoot, shot no, rebound Ava Jones. Outlet to Przbrowski, and here come the Panthers.
West Middlesex on a little bit of a drought here, just 5 points this quarter.
34-30. The Big Red lead is 4 with 1:59 to go third quarter. Jones shot on the way, no good. Loose ball, last touch by West Middlesex. It'll be Sagertown ball. Sagertown set to inbound. Jones surveys, gets it into Dixie Kindervouter. Kindervouter, kick out for Avery Bramer, a near steal by Mild, but Bramer able to regain possession. Przbrowski from way downtown, going to step in. Shot off the mark, no good. A rebound, Caitlin Stevens. Loose ball, poked around, batted from Beatty to Anthony, and here comes Emily Anthony in transition. Anthony left baseline. We're going to have a blocking call assessed against Haley Greger, so it'll be Big Red ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Anthony had a lane to the hoop, and Greger just couldn't beat her to the spot. Picks up the blocking foul.
Tomko going to inbound to Anthony. Anthony, top of the key, dribble drive. Kick out for Emma Mild. Mild shot off the mark, no good. Out of bounds, going to go back to Sagertown.
Good offense, good look, just not able to knock that one down.
34-30, the score remains with 1:28 to go in the third. Przbrowski with it now across the timeline for the Panthers. Przbrowski going to move it right side for Jones. 1:18 to go, third quarter. Przbrowski with it out front. Right side now to Ava Jones. Jones for Przbrowski. Przbrowski step back 3 and an out, no good. A rebound, Beatty ahead to Tomko. Tomko in transition. Przbrowski sets the feet, but Tomko able to avoid the contact and score for 2.
Much needed bucket for the Big Reds. That 3 was halfway down, almost cut it to a 1-point game. Instead, Beatty with the great rebound and outlet pass.
Jones, Anthony, loose ball, no foul. Anthony, Beatty, 2-on-1. Anthony, a beautiful feed. Beatty shot no. Rebound going to be grabbed by Sydney Smith. Smith in transition. Smith ahead for Greger. Greger in some trouble. Whistle blows. They're going to say foul first, so it'll be Panther ball out of bounds.
I think that's going to be Anthony's third. I think she's going to get the push.
Good eyes by you, Colton, indeed. Third foul whistled on Emily Anthony. Also the third team foul of the half on the Big Reds. Sagertown going to inbound with 29 seconds to go. Bramer with it. Bramer to Przbrowski, 20 seconds to play here, third quarter, 36-30. West Middlesex leads by 6.
Sagertown most likely going to hold for the final shot here in this quarter.
9 seconds to go. Przbrowski with it. Przbrowski off a Jones screen. Down low for Bramer. Bramer on the baseline, shot up and in for 2. And Anthony at the buzzer. Let's see, they're going to say no. 36-32. West Middlesex leads by 4 after 3. Back with fourth quarter action next on your home for high school basketball in the District 10 playoffs. You're listening to News Talk 790 WPIC. WPIC.
Honey, I'm going to call Mom and Dad again. I've been calling all day and can't get a hold of them.
Hi, thanks for calling. I'm not home right now, but leave a message.
When your parents find the right senior living facility full of activities, you just might have to wait for them to call you back.
With so many amenities, everyone wants to live at the Lakes at Jefferson. Daily activities, transportation, professional meals, 24-hour security, and apartments with a size and cost to fit your budget. Independent Living at the Lakes offers residents a carefree living lifestyle, while the personal care suites give the comfort and care for each individual's need. The staff at Lakes at Jefferson is dedicated to providing the highest level of care to each resident. The Lakes at Jefferson, a comfy, cozy community in the country, but just a short drive to town. The Lakes at Jefferson, an Embassy healthcare community, care-driven, family-oriented. Call 724-704-0039. That's 724-704-0039.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
And a welcome back to West Middlesex as we get set to start the fourth. 36-32, West Middlesex leads Sagertown by 4. I'm Brandon Fillion along with Colton Hoffman. Aaron Byro back in studio producing tonight's game.
Huge bucket for Sagertown to end that third quarter and start the fourth quarter with possession.
Bramer with it, going to go to Przbrowski. Przbrowski going to pull it back near the midcourt stripe and set up the Panther attack. Przbrowski tried to go to Bramer. Stevens active hands, and the ball is going to be turned over to West Middlesex. Good defensive possession for the Big Reds to start the fourth.
Good anticipation from Caitlin Stevens. Jumped that pass and forced the Sagertown player to step on the sideline.
Anthony with it now. Anthony with it on the left side to Tomko. Back to Anthony. Tomko catch and shoot for 3. Shot off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, Caitlin Stevens. Outlet to Anthony. Anthony back to Stevens. Her shot off the mark. Rebound going to be grabbed by Sydney Smith, and here come the Panthers. Smith ahead to Przbrowski. Diagonal tried to go to Kindervouter. Poked away, but Bramer able to regain possession.
The Sagertown team's just been scrappy all night long, just hanging around.
Jones inside off the Przbrowski feed. Shot no from the right block, but Ava Jones will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Panthers.
Ava Jones just 45% on the year coming in. Couple big free throws here in this big fourth quarter.
First free throw off the mark for Jones. We want to remind you at the conclusion of this one, stay tuned. 2 post-game awards, the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game and the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game. Those come your way in post-game action. Second freebie up and in for Ava Jones. It's a 3-point game with the Big Reds leading 36-33. Anthony in transition finds Mild, a beautiful feed, and Emma Mild up and in for 2 from the left block.
Wow, a big basket. Great pass by Anthony and a big basket by the freshman.
Smith with it now. Smith diagonal for Kindervouter. Ball off the foot of Carly Beatty, out of bounds. Panthers will remain in possession. Haley Greger in for the Panthers. Sydney Smith heading back to the Sagertown bench.
Well, that kick by Beatty most likely saved a bucket.
Jones to Greger off the inbounds pass. Haley Greger catch and shoot for 2.
Greger with 5 points here in this second half.
Tomko in transition. Tomko in some trouble, double teamed, and we're going to have a foul called against the Panthers. Foul's going to go on Haley Greger. It'll be her third, team fourth, and it'll be big red ball out of bounds.
Well, Tomko's in a tough spot there, and just strong on the basketball and able to draw the reach-in foul, but she was in a tough spot.
Anthony in the lane, strong take, rebound, Caitlin Stevens, put back, yes.
What a bucket for the freshman. Great play, offensive rebound and finish.
Bramer with it. Bramer going to go to Przbrowski. Przbrowski up and under from the left block. Shot no, but the blocking foul, I believe, is going to be called on Carly Beatty. It'll be her first, team fifth.
Yeah, Przbrowski's been quiet this second half, and Sagertown is fighting to get back in this. Has not scored yet here in this half.
Przbrowski, first free throw up and in. Przbrowski, a 64% free throw shooter, and a timeout taken by Sagertown. Amy Bramer wants timeout. We'll take it with her with the score. West Middlesex 40 and Sagertown 36. Back in 30 seconds right here on NewsTalk 790 WPIC.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
And welcome back to fourth quarter action. Przbrowski on the free throw line to shoot the second of the two-shot foul. That shot off the iron, no good. So the score remains West Middlesex 40, Sagertown 36. 6:05 to go here in regulation.
Oh, we should have a good finish to this one. Sagertown won't go away. We'll see if West Middlesex can make a couple shots to extend this lead.
Sagertown still staying in that 2-3, Colton?
Yep, staying in that 2-3. I don't expect them to get out of it until they really have to.
Anthony, dribble drive to the hoop, shot no, but the foul called. Foul's going to go against Ava Jones. It'll be her third, team fifth, and Emily Anthony will head to the line to shoot two.
Anthony's been quiet from a scoring standpoint today, just 2 points.
First free throw up and in for Emily Anthony to extend the Big Reds lead to 5.
75% shooter on the year at the line, though, so she is very solid at that spot.
Second freebie off the back iron, no good. Rebound Ava Jones to Przbrowski. Cross court to Kinderwouter, shot up off the iron and in for Dixie Kinderwouter, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, a little unorthodox shot and an unorthodox bounce, but it goes through, and it's a one-possession game here in West Middlesex.
41-38. The Big Reds lead by 3 with 5:26 to go in the fourth. Anthony dribble drive, stolen by Bramer. Ahead to Przbrowski, ahead of the pack. Przbrowski blocked by Carly Beatty. Lot of contact, no call. Przbrowski down. And it looks like she's holding her jaw. Went down hard on the floor. Big time block by Carly Beatty. The ball last touch, Colton, by Przbrowski, so it'll be Big Red's ball.
Great hustle and block by Carly Beatty, and I think there was definitely some contact, but I think it was after the shot, and the ball lands on Przbrowski. West Middlesex gets it back.
Credit the 6-foot forward Carly Beatty for running the floor, never giving up on the play. Great effort leading to great results. Beatty, shot, no good. Loose ball tapped around, offensive rebound, Carly Beatty. Poked away now by Haley Greger. Loose ball on the floor. Mike Williams able to get the timeout. 30-second timeout. 41-38, West Middlesex leads. Back with more fourth quarter action next, right here on 790 WPIC.
For a student athlete, a sports injury can mean the bench. The orthopedic and sports medicine team at Sharon Regional Medical Center is ready to help athletes get off the sidelines and back into action. Our medical and rehab team features board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. James Boniface and Dr. Stephen Hand. In addition, our nationally board and state certified athletic trainers are on the sidelines, and specially trained PTs and OTs are here to meet your needs. Visit the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Centers with convenient locations in Hermitage, Mercer, and Hubbard, Ohio.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
41-38. West Middlesex leads by 3. 4:52 to go here in regulation. Emily Anthony with it off the inbounds pass. Anthony dribble drive finds Beatty. Beatty shot off the iron, no good. A rebound, Avery Bramer, who's had a good game, Colton, on the defensive end for Sagertown.
Yeah, she has, filling up the stat sheet, points and rebounds.
41-38. The Big Reds lead is 3 with 4:30 to go in regulation. Bramer, kick out for Kinderwouter. Kinderwouter, left foul line extended, up and in for 2, and it's a 1-point game.
Wow, Kinderwouter, another big bucket, 6 points here in the second half, and we've got a 1-point game.
41-40. The Big Reds lead, 4:13 to go. Beatty on the left block, shot no, but Carly Beatty will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
A really nice find from Anthony to Beatty, and she just had Gregor in a bad position, and contact from behind like that's going to draw the foul.
Beatty first free throw, no good. Sydney Smith into the Panther lineup. Haley Gregor checking out. Beatty, a 74% free throw shooter, Colton.
Wow, she's played a lot of minutes, and she has played hard.
Second freebie counted for Beatty. 42-40, the Big Reds lead is 2 with 4:10 to go here in the fourth.
Looks like West Middlesex in the man-to-man here.
Kinderwouter, and now Jones with it for the Panthers. Jones off of Prisbrowski's screen. Jones to Bramer. Bramer on the right baseline. Bramer working the baseline, kick out for Prisbrowski. Prisbrowski for 3. Shot off the mark, no good. Jump ball going to be called, and I believe the arrow is going to go to the Big Reds.
It is, and Prisbrowski with a great look. She does not have a 3 tonight, and she's had a couple good looks, a couple halfway down. Haven't been able to get them to go. West Middlesex dodged a bullet there.
42-40, the Big Reds lead by 2. 3:33 to go here in the fourth. Anthony in the lane, pretty dribbling from Anthony. Ball out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Panthers. So West Middlesex will remain in possession.
Yeah, the scoop just deflected there by the Sagertown defense.
Tomko surveying. Tomko to Anthony. Anthony kick out to Emma Mild. Left elbow, shot off the mark. No good. Rebound Prisbrowski. 2-on-1. Prisbrowski ahead of the pack. Shot no, but Molly Prisbrowski will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul goes on Tomko, her third.
Third foul on Taylor Tomko, 6-team foul assessed against the Big Reds. So both of these teams, Colton, will have one-on-one opportunities at the next foul. Prisbrowski knocks down the first, making it a 1-point game at 42-41.
Prisbrowski, the best foul shooter for the Sagertown team.
Second free throw up and in for Prisbrowski. We're all knotted at 42 with 3:17 to go in regulation in what has been a very exciting basketball game. Anthony with it, and a reach-in foul going to be called against the Panthers. Foul's going to go against Prisbrowski. That'll be her second, team 7th. So Emily Anthony, the 75% free throw shooter, heads to the line for Coach Mike Williams and the Big Reds.
Yeah, just an unnecessary reach there from Prisbrowski.
First free throw off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Caitlin Stevens, but now a jump ball going to be called. No, I beg your pardon. Mike Williams able to get the timeout first. It'll be a 30-second timeout, all knotted at 42. We'll take a break. Be back with more fourth quarter action on NewsTalk 790 WPIC. WPIC.
Reinhardt's Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Reynolds Wrestling standout Gary Steen as the February Male Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Grove City Girls Basketball standouts Becca Sanum and Clara Hannon as the February Female Co-Athletes of the Month. Congratulations to Reynolds Gary Steen and Grove City's Becca Sanum and Clara Hannon as they are the February Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to reinhardts.com for more information.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn's. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call, and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in, and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Vinny sent you.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
And welcome back to West Middlesex. Brandon Philly and Colton Hoffman on hand. Aaron Byro back in studio producing tonight's contest. 3:08 to go, fourth quarter. All knotted at 42, Colton.
It's an exciting one. I've got a couple out-of-town scores. Lakeview in upset position over Mercier's Prep, 37-29 in the fourth quarter. And Slippery Rock leading Grove City 38-30 in the fourth quarter.
Emily Anthony with it for the Big Reds. Anthony left baseline, shot no. Rebound Przbrowski. Przbrowski. Ball poked away by Anthony. Last touch, they're going to say, by West Middlesex. Sagertown will remain in possession. We'll see if Coach Williams elects for some full court pressure here.
It looks like he's staying in the man-to-man.
Bramer going to go to Kindervouter. Kindervouter, 12-footer on the way. Shot no good. Rebound by Caitlin Stevens. But a tied ball going to be called, and the arrow going to go with Sagertown.
You know, these Sagertown players, a little smaller, have done a great job getting their hands on basketballs, fighting for these rebounds.
Jones to Kindervouter. Kindervouter, shot no good. Offensive rebound, Ava Jones. Put back, no. Rebound going to be grabbed by Beatty, and here come the Big Reds. Anthony with it across the timeline. Anthony surveying in the lane. Tough shot, no good. Rebound tapped around. Last touch by Beatty. They'll say she was out of bounds when she touched it. So it'll be Sagertown ball, knotted at 42.
The Sagertown defense has been really good in this second half.
Przbrowski working against Tomko, and foul's going to go against Taylor Tomko. Colton, I believe that's going to be her fourth.
It is. And it will send Przbrowski to the line for a 1-and-1. She is 63% on the year coming in, but 5 for 6 tonight.
Przbrowski, front end of the 1-and-1, up and in, 43-42. Sagertown leading by 1 with 2:24 to go here in the fourth. Przbrowski, second freebie on the way. It's up, it's in, 44-42. The Panther lead is 2 with 2:22 to go in regulation.
Well, West Middlesex really needs a bucket here.
Anthony to Tomko. Tomko on to Emma Mild. Mild back to Tomko. Colton, do you look for something to Beatty in the post? That seems to have been a good source of offense for the Big Reds tonight.
Yeah, that's been their best offense for sure.
Mild back to Emily Anthony. Deep three for Anthony. Shot off the mark. No good. A rebound, Ava Jones. And a loose ball foul going to be called against the Big Reds. Foul's going to go against Emma Mild. That'll be her first, team 8th. And that's going to put Ava Jones on the free throw line for Sagertown. And if you're Coach Williams, Colton, Jones, 45% from the free throw line. Not a bad person to have on the strike.
No, 1 for 2 tonight.
Shot missed by Jones. Loose ball, though, going to be grabbed by Bramer on the baseline. Bramer tries to outlet, stolen by Anthony. Here comes Anthony in transition. Anthony ahead, a layup from the left block, up and in for Anthony. And we're all knotted at 44 with 1:41 to go in regulation. Timeout on the floor. Amy Bramer wants to talk it over. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds right here on your home for the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790 WPIC. 90 WPIC.
Trucks for less at Fred Martin Ford, and you pick the deal that works best for you. Like a huge $12,000 off all remaining 2020 F-150s in stock. Or choose $6,000 off, plus 0% financing for 60 months. And you can always lease a new 2021 F-150 4x4 crew cab for only $399 per month for 36 months. And that's with zero down. And it's only at Fred Martin Ford, where we sell trucks for less, a lot less. Call 330-793-2444 for details.
At Merritt Floor & Home, shopping for your new floor is easier than ever. No need for multiple trips to the store. Simply browse our wide selection from the comfort of your home. Pick your favorite 6 options, and we'll send samples right to your mailbox. Once your selection is made, our installation professionals will install your new flooring with our beautiful guarantee. If you don't love the way your new floor looks, we'll replace it for free. Visit MerrittFloors.com today to get started. Merritt Floor & Home, with locations in North Jackson, Ohio, and Valant, PA. See store for details. PA number 2511.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
Sagertown in possession, coming out of the timeout. Kindervouter with it. 1:25 to go in regulation, all knotted at 44. Jones to Kindervouter. Kindervouter strut, too strong, no good. Rebound, Carly Beatty. Beatty able to outlet to Emily Anthony.
A big, strong rebound by Beatty, and you know, how long is too long to hold for the last shot is where you start thinking as a coach.
44 points apiece. We're all tied up with 1:02 to go in regulation. Anthony with it. Anthony, top of the key, going to go back to Emma Mild, and now Tomko. Tomko works it around to Anthony. Anthony, jumper up and in. Big bucket for Emily Anthony. Mike Williams quickly with the timeout call. He wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him with the score. West Middlesex 46, Sagertown 44. Back after this on 790 WPIC. WPIC.
What do I get for my vote? As voters, we have every right to ask that question. Here in Mercer County, we have an important decision to make on May 18th as we choose our next county judge.
What do I get for my vote?
Magisterial District Judge D. Neil McEwen will answer that question in full transparency. With a vote for Judge McEwen, we get a commitment to integrity, honesty, and fairness. Experience for the bench, earned on the bench. Get the full answer now at neilmcEwenforjudge.com.
Paid for by the Committee to Elect D. Neil McEwen Judge. Aaron Pisano, Treasurer.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
And welcome back to West Middlesex. Brandon Fillion, Colton Hoffman on hand. Aaron Byro back in studio producing tonight's contest. 46-44. West Middlesex leading by 2 after the Emily Anthony jumper. 47.8 seconds to go in regulation.
Well, 2 huge buckets by Anthony to tie and take the lead. She's been quiet all night. Last bucket puts her over 800 points for her career.
Prisbrowski in transition, and just like that, we're all knotted at 46. 46 points apiece. Beatty in transition. Now Emma Mild with it. Mild shot no, but able to get her own rebound. Mild cross court to Tomko. Coach Williams saying, hold it, hold it. 25 seconds to go in regulation. Colton, do you hold for the final shot?
Absolutely you do here. And he might burn a timeout with 10 seconds left or so.
15 seconds to go in regulation. We're all tied at 46. Anthony in the paint. Shot no. Rebound Carly Beatty. Kick to Caitlin Stevens. Shot no. Offensive board. Carly Beatty. Put back no. But Carly Beatty heading to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Wow, 2 huge rebounds for Carly Beatty. Keeping her team with possession. Gets to the line for 2 shots. She definitely got buried on that put-back attempt.
Foul's going to go against Sydney Smith. Her 3rd, team 8th. It is a 2-shot foul coming for Carly Beatty with 5.4 seconds to play in regulation. Beatty, first free throw, nothing but net. Carly Beatty with ice water running through her veins on the free throw line to give the Big Reds the 1-point edge.
Well, that's a huge shot, and you wonder if you pick up with some full court pressure if you make this shot.
Carly Beatty's second free throw on the way. It's up, it's in, and Mike Williams quickly sprints to midcourt for the timeout. 48-46. The Big Reds lead with 5 seconds left. We'll go ahead and keep it right here for this finish and this conclusion for what has been one heck of a basketball game.
It has been. This has been a whale of an effort by both teams. Huge plays by the lead scorers down the stretch. Przbrowski for Sagertown, Anthony and Beatty for West Middlesex. 2 clutch free throws from Beatty right there. 5 seconds left. The general rule of thumb is 1 second per dribble. So that's definitely enough dribbles to get the ball the length of the floor. You wonder if West Middlesex picks up in some of that 1-2-1-1 pressure to try to slow the ball dribbler. The only thing you have to worry about when you do that is a pass over the top. 5 seconds is a long enough time to throw a skip pass and get an open look. We'll see what strategy Coach Williams goes with coming out of this timeout.
And Colton, let me bring it back at possession 2 when West Middlesex had taken the lead at 46-44. Sagertown had the quick inbound to Przbrowski. She went the length of the floor to knot it at 46. I'm sure Mike Williams in the timeout is saying, hey, if somebody's gonna do this, it's not gonna be Przbrowski. We'll see how it plays out.
Exactly right. And remember, Sagertown is still only in a 1-and-1 if a foul is called.
Great point. Great point. 5.4 to go. West Middlesex inbounds to Gregor. Gregor with it. 3, 2, and Gregor loses it out of bounds. Sagertown will remain in possession. 0.7 seconds on the clock. Colton, it's got to be a catch and shoot, right?
Yep, that's just enough time for a catch and shoot. That's all you have.
No timeout taken by Amy Bramer in Sagertown here. She's going to let it ride. Kindervouter off the inbounds pass. Shot short, and this one's in the books. West Middlesex a winner tonight, 48-46. Mike Williams and company punch their ticket to the District 10 Class 2A Finals.
What a basketball game we just saw. What a stretch. I mean, plays down the stretch both ways the last 4 minutes. Wow, was that a good basketball game.
48-46, your final. West Middlesex wins it in regulation in what was a thriller of a basketball game. Congratulations to Mike Williams and the Big Reds as they punch their ticket and advance to the District 10 Class 2A Finals. We'll take a break. We'll come back with fifth quarter action next, right here on your home for high school basketball in the District 10 playoffs. NewsTalk 790 WPIC.
Backed by popular demand, it's the great escape at Fred Martin Ford. Choose from over 80 2020 escapes in stock, and every one of them is $4,000 off. Plus, you get 0% financing for 60 months. Drive one home for just $22,130. And that's with 0% financing, no fine print, no exclusions. It's the great escape, and it's only at Fred Martin Ford, where we sell SUVs for less, a lot less. Call 330-793-2444 for details.
I'm stylish.
I'm classic.
I'm extremely sarcastic.
I'm in love with this band.
I'm the #1 fan.
I'm a musical genius.
Let your t-shirt do the talking. We've got just the message you're looking for.
Need a customized t-shirt? Then stop at 2J's&B Custom Screen Printing in Hermitage. From your favorite prints to customized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Shop 2J's&B Custom Screen Printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's&B Custom Screen Printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
If you're planning on building, buying, or remodeling a home this year, then you won't want to miss the Valley tradition that's bigger and better than all the rest. It's the 70th Annual HBA Home and Garden Show, March 12th, 13th, and 14th at Mr. Anthony's in Boardman. Admission to the show is free, thanks to Banner Supply and WW Heating and Air Conditioning, bringing the area's finest contractors, builders, remodelers, and landscapers to one place with competitive pricing and quality craftsmanship, featuring outdoor living spaces, landscapes, sponsored by Masonry Materials Plus. And this year, we're committed to your safety with guest temperature screenings at the entrance, hand sanitizing stations throughout, and propane heaters outdoors if you may have to wait to enter the show. You'll also have a chance to win a beautiful outdoor poly furniture set, courtesy of Pinewood Structures. Special thanks to the Mahoning County Public Health Department, On-Demand Occupational Medicine, Banner Supply, Tabors Landscaping, Window Depot of Youngstown, and the HBA Board of Directors for helping to keep the HBA Home and Garden Show safe and enjoyable. Get details at myhbaworks.com.
It's time to experience El Cowboy Tex-Mex Grill in Austintown.
They offer classic Mexican dishes to mouth-watering grilled steaks, burgers and appetizers, and other favorites from the new menu. Stop out today for one of the El Cowboy lunch specials. Try one of their signature margaritas to go. Drinks must be accompanied by an entree. 3 drinks per meal. Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday with live music. Enjoy $2 tacos with any meat and 3 toppings. And $2 Trey Agave shots. Social distancing and face covering required. St. Patrick's Day. Make El Cowboy your destination. Irish breakfast at 8. Great entertainment starts at 8. And then Disco Inferno from 5 to 8. Followed by the Huck and Philbillies at 8:30. Follow them and like them on Facebook. Or visit elcowboytexmex.com. Log on to this station's website and get an El Cowboy gift certificate for only $15. That's a $30 value while they last.
The Fifth Quarter Show is being brought to you by O'Neill Coffee, proud sponsors of the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game. Visit them online at o'neillcoffee.com.
And welcome back to postgame action as we get underway here with the Fifth Quarter Show. The final tonight, West Middlesex 48, Sagertown 46 in what was an absolute thriller of a basketball game. And we're being joined right now, Colton, by the head coach of the West Middlesex Big Reds, Mike Williams. Coach, congratulations to you and your team on a most impressive victory tonight.
We'll take the win. Survive and advance at this level. I mean, it would have been like they're on the court right now crying, and rightfully so, because they played their heart out and they lost. We're going to take the win. We're going to take the W and move on, and hopefully we answer the bell a little bit better than we did this time. But we'll take the W. You know, that zone hurt us. The zone hurt us a lot. We were not very good at breaking it down. I thought we got a little selfish at times also.
I'll tell you what, Coach, one thing that really impressed me, one thing that I look for whenever we're covering these playoff games is the ability to handle adversity and ultimately conquer adversity. One thing I was so impressed, we're seated right next to your bench watching your girls through the adversity. There was no panic. There was a calmness. There was a poise. And when the moments, were at their biggest, your team came through some clutch shots at the end to go ahead. Talk a little bit about the poise that you saw from your team tonight.
I thought Beatty hit those shots down at the end, which really were clutch, obviously. And Emily made that runner, that little jumper off the dribble, which she makes every day in practice. I'll tell you what, I thought they did a nice job against us. They did they tried to take what we like to do, which is we like to run. They kind of stopped that. We didn't finish the basket in the first half, and we had an opportunity to really open this thing up. And we had an 8-point lead at halftime. It very easily could have been 16, 18 if we'd have made some shots. We didn't. Second game in a row, we struggled getting out of the gate. I don't understand why. We need to figure that out. But listen, you guys both play. You guys coach. I mean, you win. It's just move on to the next game, and that's what it is, And they're going to have to hear it tomorrow a little bit at school. You only won by 2 and all that kind of stuff. We won. We're moving on, and we get another opportunity. It's the 7th year in a row we've been in a district final.
I'm assuming you'll take a win by 2 on Saturday as well.
That's right. We will take it. Yes, if you can give me the thing right now on Saturday, we're going to take it right now. We won't show up. We'll go out to eat instead. But listen, Sagertown gave us, like every team, listen, we've won 5 in a row. Every team we play is going to give us their best shot. And as a Wilmington coach, everybody's showing up and they want a piece of you. They're not going to back down. They're going to give everything they have, and that's what they did. And they did a nice job. I think Coach Bramer did a really nice job, and it's kind of different not seeing Steve Scott over there after 400 years of Steve, but she's done a nice job keeping that thing going. I'll tell you what, I thought Caitlin Stevens did a real nice job. She rebounded the ball, played some really solid defense. We got a little complacent with the ball. We got to shore that up. Playoff basketball, you can't turn the ball over like that. And we're moving on.
Coach, interesting for me is always watching how other teams rebound against you. I thought Sagertown really was scrappy on the glass against you. Not a lot of it's almost ironic that Carly Beatty had 2 offensive rebounds to get to the foul line at the end of the game. Because Sagertown did a really good job against that all night.
They really boxed us out, I thought. They stayed in a real rebound triangle the entire night, which is what we like to do. They beat us at a bunch, a few places. I thought watching them against Mercer, I thought that they really rebounded the ball. And they beat Mercer. They had 3 possessions where they had 3 or more offensive rebounds, and Mercer lost by 3 possessions. And that almost happened to us today.
Coach, one thing, I certainly enjoy is, the schematics and the tactics involved in a basketball game. You're certainly talking about your girls, but some big compliments to you from some things I saw was the way that you protected your girls with foul trouble. Emily Anthony got in some foul trouble. She ended with 3 fouls. Taylor Tomko with 4. You were able to be careful with her. And then the timeouts, the use of the timeouts down the stretch after made baskets to set up your defense. I thought you did a great job in those situations tonight.
Thanks for noticing that. I don't know if they worked that way or not. I know we didn't have any left, but I called that last timeout knowing that I had a timeout or a possession arrow, which sometimes on that, I don't need to call the timeout on that. And we talk that every timeout. Who's got a possession arrow? That kind of stuff. Like I said, hats off to them. But the Big Reds are moving on. 7 years in a row. We had 2 playoff wins in the history of the school going back to 7 years ago. And I believe that's the 16th or 17th District 10 game in a row we've won. 20 out of 21. We'll take it.
That's absolutely correct. 17th district playoff game under Mike Williams.
Yeah.
That's a big number, 20 out of 21, and you're going for an unprecedented 6th District 10 title in a row. The West Middlesex Big Reds machine is absolutely rolling under Coach Mike Williams. Coach, congratulations. Best of luck in the D10 finals.
Thanks, you guys. Should be here, though.
It should be.
Yeah.
Should be here
All right.
on Saturday.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Congratulations, Coach. Again, that's Coach Mike Williams joining us on the 5th quarter show. A most impressive victory tonight. They win 48-46 and move on to the District 10 finals. We'll go ahead and take a break. We'll take one final break. We'll bring it back one last time to West Middlesex. Stay tuned. Colton will have a look at our final stats. We'll have our 2 post-game awards, the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game and the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game. Those come your way on the other side of the break right here on your home for high school basketball in the District 10 playoffs. You're listening to News Talk 790 WPIC. Colton, who do you want to go with for those awards?
Get your leprechaun on at O'Neill Coffee. Stop by for our amazing Shamrock Shenanigans milkshake or try a Dublin Ditty latte. Feeling extra green? An O'Malley matcha or Blarney Bree smoothie will have you doing an Irish jig. While you're at O'Neill Coffee, stock up on all your favorite bagged coffees and receive a free single pot packet of Irish cream with a $30 purchase. O'Neill Coffee is open daily from 7 to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. O'Neill Coffee online at o'neillcoffee.com or in West Middlesex.
Okay, class. Today, we're discussing what does a roof mean to you?
It means that I don't get rained on when I'm inside.
It means I can play my music loud and the neighbors can't hear it.
It allows my family to safely shelter in place.
It means that we can be protected from outside germs.
It's where we can dance through the quarantine.
To me, a roof means a home.
The Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group can help keep your family safe now more than ever. Go to pennohiorc.com to start your installation today.
The 5th quarter show is being brought to you by O'Neill Coffee, proud sponsors of the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game. Visit them online at o'neillcoffee.com.
And we're back one final time from West Middlesex. The Big Reds a winner tonight, 48-46, a thrilling victory over the Sagertown Panthers to punch their ticket to the District 10 Class 2A final. And with that, Colton, let's go ahead now and have a look at our final stats.
Yeah, we'll get through this one here. Przbrowski for Sagertown, a great game, 15 points, 4 rebounds for Molly Przbrowski. Avery Bramer also in double digits, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Ava Jones for Sagertown coming in with 7 points, 8 rebounds. Dixie Kindervater, 8 points and a rebound. And Haley Greger, 6 points, 9 rebounds for Haley off the bench. For West Middlesex, they were led by Carly Beatty, 18 points, 15 rebounds, a standout game for the West Middlesex standout Carly Beatty. Emily Anthony, 7 points, 5 rebounds, probably 8 or 9 assists to go with that. I don't keep that one live, but a great floor game from Emily Anthony. Taylor Tomko, 14 points. Emma Mild, 5 points. Caitlin Stevens, 4 points, 9 rebounds. And that rounds out the scoring for West Middlesex. 14 turnovers for Sagertown, 13 for West Middlesex. A very evenly played game tonight, and it was a classic. That was one you'll remember calling for years. That was that good of a basketball game.
It most certainly was a thriller here tonight from West Middlesex. We'll go ahead now with our first of 2 post-game awards, that being the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. Lock, Stock, and Barrel of Sharpsville is pleased to present the Sub of the Game award to Alexis Babcock of West Middlesex. In conjunction with NewsTalk 790 WPIC, Lock, Stock, and Barrel is proud to honor Alexis Babcock of West Middlesex for being named the Sub of the Game. Alexis came off the bench tonight, played big minutes for the Big Reds, big contributions on the defensive end and in the rebounding category.
Absolutely, yeah. She big minutes, a couple big rebounds, loose balls on the floor, filled in when Anthony was in foul trouble, playing in that guard spot. So a really good performance for Alexis Babcock.
In addition to having her name listed on the WPIC website in honor of this award, at the end of the season, one area player will be selected as our Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Year. Each member of that winning player's team will win a sub, chips, drink, and dessert courtesy of Lock, Stock, and Barrel. To see our entire list of winners, go to 790WPIC.com and click Features. Congratulations to Alexis Babcock of West Middlesex, tonight's Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. And we want to remind you that the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game is powered by Landmark Information Services. With that, we'll go ahead now and hand out our second of 2 post-game awards, that of course being the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game. O'Neill Coffee is pleased to present the Player of the Game award to Carly Beatty of West Middlesex. In conjunction with NewsTalk 790 WPIC, O'Neill Coffee is proud to honor Carly Beatty of West Middlesex for being named the Player of the Game. Carly will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of 2 J's and a B, custom screen printing and gifts on East State Street in Hermitage in recognition of being named the Player of the Game. Money will also be placed into a scholarship fund in the name of Carly Beatty. At the end of the 2020-21 sports season, one area student athlete will be awarded the O'Neill Coffee Student Athlete Scholarship. For more details, go online to 790WPIC.com. Congratulations to Carly Beatty of West Middlesex, tonight's O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game. And of course, we want to remind you the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game is powered by Landmark Information Services.
Well, Carly was fantastic as per usual. 18 points, 15 rebounds tonight, and none bigger than the 2 offensive rebounds and the 2 big free throws at the end of the game to give West Middlesex their 47th and 48th points of the night. Before we sign off, I do have a few scores to pass on. In AA girls action, Cambridge Springs defeated Maplewood 48-38. That will set up a 1 versus 2 matchup. West Middlesex versus Cambridge Springs on Saturday. Should be right here on West Middlesex's home floor. In 3A girls action, big time upset for Coach Burke and the Lady Sailors of Lakeview. 42-34 victory over Mercyhurst Prep. They will move on to the District 10 championship game to face Fairview. Fairview, a 36-16 winner over Greenville tonight. So Coach Burke and his Sailors will be making another trek up north to take on the Fairview Tigers. In 5A action, the Slippery Rock Rockets fight off a big effort from their crosstown rivals, the Grove City Eagles, a 38-30 final there.
So let's look at our scoreboard for tonight. Colton, thank you for that update. A dandy here tonight, 48-46, West Middlesex, a winner over Sagertown. West Middlesex advances to the District 10 Class 2A final. Want to say a big thank you to all of the great folks here at West Middlesex, led by Athletic Director Dustin Berger for his hospitality. Boy, nobody takes care of us like they do here. Some wonderful hospitality here tonight, Dustin. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, our sports director and sales manager, Bob Greenberg, for coordinating all of the logistics behind tonight's broadcast, doing all the legwork. setting everything up. A great job by Bob, as always. And, of course, our producer tonight, Aaron Byro, back in studio. A great job by Aaron, as always. Aaron, always a pleasure to work with you as well. Again, our final tonight, West Middlesex 48, Sagertown 46. That's going to go ahead and wrap things up. So for my partner, Colton Hoffman, our engineer, Aaron Byro, and our entire News Talk 790 crew, I'm Brandon Philly, and bidding you so long from West Middlesex. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on Sports Radio.